The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His team fired up and ready for this one. His counterpart on the Buck sideline is Todd Bowles. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Still first down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Has some room inside the 30. Zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside.
There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Baker going to fire complete here to McMillan.
Mayfield's pass complete to Jalen McMillan.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Second and 4 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Third and 5.
At the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Bills offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So, trying to double up here. They begin this drive 1st and 10. From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, throw here for Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Allen going to give this to Davis. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Now he takes off. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, they need 5. On 3rd down, they go with Cook.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Dorian Williams in. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it beginning on this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he will slide down with the 1st down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
Offense.
Still 3rd down.
Handoff, running left. This is Cook. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They needed 5, and he picked up 8.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bills.
Play action now, and here's Allen. Now he'll run it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 10-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Allen. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. It's 2nd down. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 17. Buccaneers nothing. Timer's back.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive, as they'll begin here with 1st down. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Oh, and they will get him down at the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. An even 40 yards.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 25.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
1st down. 1st down.
Baker to throw. Left side to Godwin. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal. At the 5-yard line.
Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
Allen goes with a pop pass. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for Bills. First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Bills first down.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Bills first down.
Here's Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Bills first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On the ground, it's Davis. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Bills first down.
Throwing now, Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Bucs 10-yard line.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bills up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Buccaneers 7.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Number 1, second and goal.
Alert, alert, alert!
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Set. What's that? 180. What's that?
Now Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Set. Set.
Throwing is Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Set.
McMillan comes in motion.
180. What's that?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A gain of 15 yards.
Set.
That's another Buccaneers.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and a yard at the 13-yard line.
What's that?
They bring the tight end in motion.
What's that?
Baker trying to give it to Irving. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Set. What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Set. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Allen. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. First down, Allen. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And so it begins. Week 1 of the 2027 season. Familiar faces in new places. Lots to get you caught up on. Let's roll. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on a team that traveled all the way across the country, the LA Chargers. And this is Omarion Hampton. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Xavier Worthy. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Chiefs come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the New England Patriots. And here is the running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Pats move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, and we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Harrison.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. And, Greg, they have had their way right from the start in this season opener. You get that sometimes. You don't know what week 1's going to bring, but this has got to be awfully satisfying.
Oh, there's no question. It gives such value to all the work that you did all off-season. All the way back to OTAs in the spring and then through the dog days of training camp. Everyone wants to start the season strong. You're 0-0. Everyone in the league has Super Bowl aspirations. Every fan base thinks it's their year. And then to come out and to deliver, especially on the offensive side of the ball, it's really the ideal way to set up the rest of your season and try to stay on track.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Now give up the middle, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here comes third and 6.
Gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the gun, here is Allen. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. In middle here, and he's got McMillan. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the
They'll come up here first
complete
and
to
10.
Chris Godwin. First and 10.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's Otten, open downfield. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers first.
Mayfield to throw. That one, taken in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around. They've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Whoa! A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
Third down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Allen now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Allen will throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. McMillan, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Mayfield. That is into the hands of McMillan. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
A gain of 19 yards. Complete to Jalen McMillan.
Baker to throw. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. The handoff is Irving. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. The give. This is Irvin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
20.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Irvin. Not much there. Maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mayfield. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
9 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A 25-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Buccaneers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. And they've done all you could ask for. Closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Allen to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of
It's going to be
7.
3rd. They need 1.
3rd and 1.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down, Buffalo.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
180. Done.
Throwing is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Irving. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Complete to Abuka. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He'll step up and run. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goals.
That's good for a 1st down.
To throw is Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game. And now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. To return is Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. 1st down and more past midfield. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 33-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. They'll drop to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he will get into the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now pass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Buccaneers 33.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs now. Down by 15. A minute 37 to go. How will this play out? We'll watch They come up for first down.
180.
They go play action with Mayfield. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Complete to Jalen McMillan. First and 10 at the 36.
From the gun, it's Mayfield.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Aside, he's got a Bucca. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. Another try, 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Tez Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's close to the goal line. Took a big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for 1st and goal. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. 2nd down, goal to go. Throwing is Baker. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has...
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Bills 48.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Round 80.
They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. So a road win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.